Hello, fellow lovers of magic. When I was about 10 years old, I was looking through my father's library and I found this book. It's Professor Hoffman's Modern Magic. And it started an interest for me in magic. But it only lasted a few years, and when I was about 15, I developed a new interest in tap dancing, and then I left magic behind. But just 2 years ago, I started magic again as an adult. And I decided that this day is my magic rebirth day. So 25 years off of magic, only 2 years on, and to celebrate, I'm going to do the first magic trick that I learned with cards as an adult. It's called the Three Travelers, and now we're going to focus on the table and I'm going to see how I do. So this starts with a fairly standard deck of cards. There are no trick cards, no gimmicks to the deck. There's no preset order. I can do this with any set of cards. It's really nice to be able to do with a deck of cards that somebody gives me. So, I'm going to do the trick. What I learned as a magician is that a deck of cards can in fact be an elevator. And to show you how this works, I'm going to need to pick out some passengers for my elevator. So I'm just going to pick out the cards that I want right here. Go. Finding. There's the Jack of Hearts. That's a good one. The Queen of Hearts. Try and get these in some sort of order. And there is the King of Hearts. Okay, so I'm going to put the rest of the deck aside for a moment, and I'm just going to show you my passengers. So to begin with, I have, there it is, the King of Hearts. So I'm just going to put that King of Hearts right over here. My second passenger is Queen of Hearts. And I'm going to take that passenger and put it right beside the King of Hearts, right there. And lastly, of course, the Jack of Hearts, just as I said in the first place. So now I'm going to go back to the full deck, and I'm going to take the Jack of Hearts, and it's going to be my first passenger on the elevator. So it's going to get in at the bottom floor. Here it goes, right to the bottom of the deck. I'm going to square it up. To operate the elevator, there are these two buttons. There's the up button and there's the down button. So to bring the Jack of Hearts up through the deck, I press the up button, and then you can see the Jack of Hearts travel up through the deck, and here it is. Now I'm going to take the Queen of Hearts, the second passenger on the elevator, to show you that it doesn't just go up, it also goes down. So I'm going to take that Queen of Hearts, put it on the top of the deck, and then I'm going to press the down button. And I'm going to show you the Queen going downwards through the deck. And now, sure enough, there is the Queen of Hearts right on the bottom of the deck. Now, I did say that the deck of cards could operate as an elevator, but that's not all. It could also operate as a teleporter. So to do this, I have split my deck into two piles. I take my King of Hearts, I put it on one pile, a very slippery pile with this relatively new deck of cards. And then, to make the teleporter work, I press all buttons at once. And then, I synchronize the cards. And now, without the two halves ever touching, the King of Hearts should be right here. And there it is. And so now, I've shown you the first trick I learned as an adult, the Three Travelers. And I am thus celebrating my happy 2-year magic rebirth day. Bye, everyone.